Just because his wife sat on another man's lap in front of him, this man went straight to his father-in-law. But to his surprise, the father-in-law told him to endure it a little longer. Furious, the man cursed his wife for being shameless.
She's my daughter before your wife.
The father-in-law pointed at his nose and warned him to watch his words, as if the one at fault wasn't his wife, but him. The people around them were all waiting to see him make a fool of himself. Faced with such humiliation, the man could only swallow his anger, because the old man in front of him was the local crime boss, notorious for his ruthlessness. He couldn't afford to provoke him, but just when he thought enduring it would make it pass, his wife went even further. She brought that man home, and he had to sit in the corner, watching his wife see the man off. When she returned, he suddenly turned on the lights.
What the fuck?
He wanted his wife to know that he was fully aware of everything, while still trying to give her a little face. But instead of feeling any guilt, his wife claimed they had only been talking and hadn't done anything. The man ignored her and went straight upstairs. His relationship with his wife had long since been dead in all but name. The only thing he cared about was his son. What shocked him even more was that his wife had acted first. She had her father find him, trying to force him to initiate a breakup. Hearing this, the man felt no emotion at all. He was desperate to leave this woman, but then his father-in-law's words were unbearable. Not only did he want the man thrown out, but he also insisted on keeping his grandson. Rage instantly boiled within the man. He could give up everything, but he would never give up his son. Without another word, he stood up and left. The next day, the crime boss sent 2 of his henchmen, saying they wanted to take the father and son to an amusement park. The man wanted to refuse, but he had no choice. The 2 men brought them to the park where the boss had already been waiting. He had his henchmen take the son to play, then told the man that he wanted to talk alone. They got on the Ferris wheel, but when they reached the very top, the man spotted his wife below. Immediately, his wife put their son into a car. It turned out the crime boss had deliberately tricked him onto the Ferris wheel so he could take his son away. The man wanted to resist, but a gun suddenly pressed against him, leaving him helpless. Yet the crime boss had no intention of letting him go. They threw the man into the trunk of a car and drove him to a remote, deserted area. There was an abandoned RV. They tossed him inside and poured an entire bottle of alcohol into his mouth. Then they drenched the RV in gasoline. Once he passed out from the alcohol, they set it on fire, intending to make his death look like an accident. Flames roared as the man struggled in agony. His wife and son witnessed the entire scene. After his struggles, one of the henchmen fired 2 shots, ending his life. But you think the story ends there? Not at all. It had only just begun.